for good.
We'll eat myrtle grass during
Kings
the
do
hungry
the fighting.
They've taken all our grain.
Peasants do the damn deer. The bark of the trees again.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe?
Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Okay, so we just defeated the devil by the well. You know, our first Witcher contract. So I guess we're gonna see what else we got coming up. Destination to find a boat and head to Skeleton. Oh, okay. Not gonna do that just yet. Still a lot of other stuff I need to take care of first. So let's see what other shit we have to do here. Go back to the Baron. See what this punk ass talking about. Baron, oh Baron. The Witcher 3 is probably the most beautiful game on the next gen console. I mean, Metal Gear looks pretty good too, but
it's Durban now.
Just, you know, for how, the scale of this game and how gorgeous it looks, how you just want to kind of stop and look around. It's just a beautiful game, you know what I mean? What else can be said? It's a beautiful game.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
lightning strike?
Why is there a fire? I forgot. I was about 150 hours in on my last playthrough with The Witcher, so a lot of this shit I probably forgot. But, what's going on? God, the lighting is just absolutely gorgeous in The Witcher. I'm sorry, but look at this shit. PC, I actually played it on the PC, and I'm here to tell you that it looks better on the PC, but not by much. Not by much. I mean, it's not a wide margin. It's not a widespread victory of how much better it looks on the PC than the PlayStation 4. So, anyway, I'm signing off again. So I guess from here on out, I'm just gonna play the game. I'll be back with a few more narratives later on as we proceed through these quests. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys watch. Have a good one.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him? Believe I saw him heading to the stable. What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Somebody ought to see to the Baron before he burns the castle down.
My brother. He's still in the stables. Save him.
You, where do I know you from, eh? Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? How long you gonna make me wait? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no f***. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, A guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Get back. Show me what you got.
thing.
Okay, I forgot how fucking hard it is when you do it that way to kill this motherfucker. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the original way. I know that's no fun, but fuck that. I don't know if I can beat this. I mean, I don't. Be honest, I don't know if I can beat it doing the other way. So shit, it's whatever's clever at this point. So. I completely forgot that 2 wraiths come out of nowhere and kind of make this shit really difficult. Plus, this motherfucker knows how to regenerate, so that in itself is a problem. I'm going in blind again. I forgot that I need to oil my blades, so I mean that's an issue. I mean, that could be the main issue of why he's able to regenerate. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have the materials to oil my blades yet, so what I think I might do is, actually, let me think about that if I want to do it. Because it's too late. I'm in the mission. If I had just said let's go in a few minutes or something like that, I probably could have gone maybe to Novigrad or someplace and got some oil for my blades, maybe earn some money to get some of the oil that I need. But I didn't do it that way, so
you give the child a name.
I gotta face the consequences, and unfortunately, I gotta beat the
Names are
botchling
powerful
the same way I beat him the last time, which was a lot easier, definitely a lot easier.
Here's the spot.
And, here we go.
Chose a lovely.
Damn.
Good.
What's that?
Botchlings. Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming or we'll turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
you like, fuck that. It's an ugly ass baby, man. Straight up. Have to be embarrassed to tell your
Back
friends
to the
about
fortress.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
It's on another level than other RPGs. You know, this is more of a traditional RPG. They have you do more than fetch quests. Go here and kill this, and go. You know, similar to Fallout 4, where all the quest really is go here, kill this, come back. You know what I mean? So this was a lot more traditional, but different. The shit they have you do, I mean. I had a feeling. I gotta remember to save my game at a certain point, because I'm gonna have to go all the way back to a spot. And that's gonna be it's gonna be kind of repetitive starting from there when I could just start from right before me and the Baron get to the spot. I'm not gonna lose this time because now I know what to expect. Again, all this shit has to come back to me. I was 170 hours into The Witcher 3, so I don't remember half this shit. I don't
give the child a name.
of this shit. I remember the Baron.
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
No.
Chose. Good. Nick.
What?
Botched. Take it
I'm
in
not
your
gonna lose
arms,
this time.
quick.
But if it goes Garrity,
Keep looking. Back to the fortress.
what? This?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Not losing this time, buddy. Yeah, this fat fucking ugly kid ain't gonna get me killed this time. Go, you bitch, I'm right behind you. Let's get it. Bust your ass, Mr. Postman. Bust your ass, Mr. Postman.
Mentioning scent attracted them.
do something!
Show me what you got.
Awful.
Something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now.
This all has to come back to me.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
The graphics are just so awesome in The Witcher 3, seriously. I put that in Metal Gear and maybe Tomb Raider as the three best looking games I've seen in this game. For what they allow you to do.
On with it for the light of the darkness.
Oh, you will. these motherfuckers like the gang bang, you little fucking faggots. You a bitch. You a hoe. That's how you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Fuckers. Oh, you know what? Oh, that just pissed me the fuck off. Okay, so I lost. I know. I promised I wasn't gonna lose, but you know what happened? Honestly, man, I mean, shit. I forgot these niggas like to attack you and like they like to gang up on you. So when one gets you, they flank you basically. When one gets you in a corner, the other one comes out of nowhere and just they double team you. So if you miss a hit, it's a wrap. But what I'm gonna do is I already know how to counter that. I wasn't thinking. Again, all this shit has to come back to me. It's been a while since I've done this level. I'm talking about months since I've actually done this level. That's how much. I mean, I've played other games in the meantime. So, but I actually stopped on The Witcher 3 for a while to play Bloodborne, and I couldn't keep my hands off Bloodborne just for the challenge of it. The Witcher 3 kind of started off a little slow for me, especially since I didn't really understand the combat. And then I was like, fuck it. Then right after I beat Bloodborne, I was like, well, let me finish playing The Witcher 3. And this was about 25 hours in, right? And during that 25-hour span, I was like, this is slow. And Bloodborne was so fast paced. It was like you was on your toes every 5 seconds. But when I came back to this, I really wanted to sit down and just finish the game. So
you give the child
I was like, let me give this game a better try.
Why would we? Mistake. Names are powerful
let me
seals.
stick with it, and I'm glad I did. The Witcher 3 is probably the best. It's probably the best video game I've ever played. Personally. It's gotta be. And I played a shitload of video games and a shitload of RPGs and just the all-around experience you get for $60 with this
Here's
game.
the spot.
It's unreal. I mean, really, man. CD Projekt Red, man. You know, salute, man. Y'all did your thing. You know, I mean,
chose a lovely
y'all
spot.
did you set a bar so high for future RPGs.
I'm plowing now. I've done wrong.
Like, I can't take other RPGs serious if they're not on this at least close to this level of quality.
Empty.
What's that mean?
Close to this level of content. Bloodborne is a great RPG, but The Witcher 3,
your arms, quick.
all-around experience and the freedom of the open world. And the shit they pack it with, man. They got so much fucking content in this game. It's like, what the? How the fuck did you pack all this shit in here, man? Like, I'm curious. What did you guys do to pack all this shit in here?
I wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubricant.
Let me know. I mean, because the game looks gorgeous. And then every fucking way you go, you can loot something. You got the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't have to follow the story missions at all. You go with the side quests. I mean, that's a lot of shit, man. That's a lot of shit in this game, bro. It's like, even on my first playthrough, I didn't actually get to see and do everything. And that's the reason why I'm playing it over again. Is because some side quests I missed out on. And I really wanted to fuck with those side quests, but I missed out on them. And I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of pissed. I was like, what? Some of those side quests I saw on YouTube, I was like, that's the reason I bought the fucking game, was to see these side quests.
Do something!
flanking me again. I forgot there's 2 or 3 times.
Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold.
Either way,
the tales are true. By tomorrow, it'll be a lubricant. From
I know
then
exactly
on,
what
watch
they like
over your
to
house
do.
and help me find your family.
I know exactly how they like to come at me. Man, I'm about to beat the shit out of these motherfuckers. Right.
Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they devour us.
That's the difference. Start off with a lot more.
I cannot hold it! It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Annie have named her?
Whew, good. That shit was kind of even after you do it the first time, the shit is still kind of fucking hard.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me? You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Once you really understand the
By
combat
blood's
in The
power,
Witcher
I
3,
summon you.
I think it really,
With your name,
really
I
kinda
beseech you.
gets fun.
Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Once you learn the alchemy elements and, you know, the crafting.
Lead
making
me
the
to
stone
those bound
and
to
the
you by
sword
blood.
stronger. Yeah, I'm such a fucking idiot, man. It took me 50 plus hours to realize how to, you know, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm gonna embarrass myself. But, yeah, man, once you learn all the little things, and I do think it takes time to learn everything. I mean, it's a huge RPG, so it's gonna take a little time to come to grips with everything, you know, with how the controls really work and what you want to do best with your character. I mean, last time I was more of an Igni guy, and I missed a lot of upgrades or things I wanted to try out, but I couldn't because I didn't really get the points. So this time I'm gonna use my points a little different. I'm gonna upgrade Gerdon and definitely the Quinn, because I found the Quinn comes in handy. It comes in handy a lot, a lot in this game, you know. So the Quinn, I definitely highly recommend that for anybody, because the shit really comes in handy in the clutch, you know. And you go around the 100th hour, 90th hour, something around there. But I mean, it depends on how long you play the game, but there's a certain time where it becomes invaluable to have it. Following the spirit, how cool is that?
lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to use some of my Witcher sense. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm fucking not using these.
Winds howling. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Let's save it.